Interesting. I wonder if, because I mean, we know that Edgeworth was at school with Phoenix, right, and with Larry Butts, and he wanted to be like his father, who was a defense attorney. His father is killed, and then a defense attorney gets the accused off the hook. That would sour him on the idea of defending criminals, right? That's why he went to be a prosecutor instead, probably. Interesting. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Okay. He still doesn't want to talk to us about this, so we're going to have to show him the photo. Not doing this to prove I'm tough, or because I looked down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Right. Present. Gotcha. Edgeworth. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That's why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like. I will answer to the best of my abilities. Alright. So first of all, we'll start with the photo of the actual murder. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. And he did say that he was going to see Gordy. That's why he was there. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, Wright. Interesting. Autopsy report? I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. What's that? Not in the mood for banter? Okay, right. Let's go with the photo then. So tell us about this. Edgeworth? Oh, right. Oh, this is the exact same stuff. Alright. Already gone through all this. Right. Let's talk. Tell us about the DL6 incident. So the DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was there? He was shot and killed and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared that suspect's name, and Hammond is the victim at Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December the 28th. Okay, December 28th. Statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL16 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It's going to be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you? Yes. You do it? No. Yes. No. Alright, yes. But, yes. Yes, of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. You're shipping hard. You know, I was only joking about the joke when I said that they used to be lovers. They were school friends. Alright. Well, I guess we should... what? What's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one. Wow. Oh my god, chill as fuck. He did not move. That's a mannequin. I'm pretty convinced that's a mannequin now. Yeah, friends. Exactly. That was scary. Oh, where's Edgeworth? He's under the table. There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Heard of running, but curling in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe anyway. So he's in a ball on the floor shivering. That's like a trauma fear response almost. He probably had a really bad experience with an earthquake at one point. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Oh, that's Lotta Hart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? What, do you want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Alright, let's see if we can talk to him again. Then we'll show him the letter. So, what did Miss Hart have to say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you can't really tell from this photo who he's shooting at. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Oh right, yeah, because that creates more pixels, doesn't it? I've seen that in movies. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. Can she do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, he's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. What happened to the other witness? Yeah, the one you said you had originally that called the cops. Well, apparently there was a cancellation. What? A witness is not like a rock concert. They don't get cancelled. So tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid the trial is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We've got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We've got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case, but wait. What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's going to be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to be asked the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. You've still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my. Well, rest your pretty little head. Actually, I'm going to show him everything else first. I've already shown him that. I'll see what he has to say about it again. Hey pal, there's only one thing I want to see from you. That's a letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, right, fine. Here you go. Look what I got. You did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file that paperwork. I'll rip them up and start the new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. He knows something. Tell us. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two, go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Wonder what it is with Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when we were in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. What indeed? Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. The best prosecutor there is. So we do get to see another prosecutor. I was just saying that in the last case. I really wish we'd see other prosecutors at some point. Now we got our wish. All we needed was for the current prosecutor to get accused of murder. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. I eat gods for breakfast. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Funny. I heard the same thing about you, and you've lost 3 times to me now. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh, so he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Oh, you sweet summer child. No, not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. On up now. Not just 10, but 20. It's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Well, that's something like Mia wants... I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right about now, don't you think? Oh, yeah, it's time to go into your box, chew, crawl into the depths of your mind and let your sister come out. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried. I couldn't reach her. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. That's right, she needs to go sit under a waterfall, apparently. My powers have weakened again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. Try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, nothing. You wouldn't believe us if we told you. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Yeah, she needs to find a waterfall and sit under it for a few hours to recharge her spirit powers or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my goodness. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Whoa, you're jumping the gun. Prosecution gets to say that first. Wow, look at this guy. Admiral Kickass. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. Ooh, he's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call the first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of the case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe first. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's gonna get raked over the coals. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Now. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake, right next to a no camping sign. We should arrest her after this. At 12:10 AM she heard 2 pistol shots, but her camera only took one picture. Well, she only gave us 1 picture. It said it took 2 pictures, but she only gave us 1. It's Happy Leap Day. That's it. So, yeah, to anybody who's celebrating their real birthday today, happy birthday. Enjoy the next 4 years while you wait for your next one. Then the boat started to move. Okay, it went back towards the rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling the proceedings. Wrong, there's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That's your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. Wow, no he's not. Okay, so the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. That was like 20 minutes after the murder. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. But they didn't arrest him on the scene, they arrested him later. After they found a body. The delay for jumping for the star is huge today. Oh dear. Extra challenging. That just makes the stars all the more rewarding when you get them. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Judge is like, well, go ahead. I'm just going to sit here and say nothing. Okay. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Okay, where is this person now? You received a call from a man. Yeah. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 totally different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses, and yet we're only going to hear from one of them. I mean, we knew that. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. That's Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? See, my point of contention there would have been, well, if she was such a witness, why didn't she call? In fact, she didn't seem to know until after she developed the film for us, and she was like, hey, by the way, I saw it. It's like, oh, now you remember. You didn't know anything about a murder when we first started talking to you. So we're going to pick her apart. Alright, so we headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How fast? How long was it between receiving the report and arrival at the lake? I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. But this is like 20 odd minutes after the murder. Then Edge was there. That is pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Oh my god. Yes sir, sorry sir. Nobody must know the department's motto. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes sir. Damn, this guy is just... Wow. He's an experience. That's when we found Edgeworth. Okay, so that's... Yep, hasn't skipped one. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why? I'm going to just keep questioning everything. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. The gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. The next morning the body was found in the lake. Okay. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. There were 2 gunshots though. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, its shape is pretty well preserved. Very well, the court accepts the bullet into evidence. 22 caliber pistol bullet. So we had to arrest Edgeworth. Based on what? Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon? A pistol. That was like a targeting pistol, like a target shooting pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Just make sure nothing else changed because of that. They found Edgeworth. Didn't suspect him of anything. The next morning the body was found in the lake. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Right. What about the pistol made it the decisive evidence? Tisk tisk tisk. Ah. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Be nice to know these things before we go for a court case. What? Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. What is going on here? So, there was 1 bullet in the victim. 2 gunshots were heard by Lotta Hart, and her camera took 2 gunshots. Took 2 photos, but we only got 1 of them. And the pistol was fired 3 times. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found on the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found on the body from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic marking. He's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Listen, get to work. Do something useful for a change. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion: the bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Looking pretty bad. Order! Order! Yeah, there we go. Phoenix says it as well. This is bad. Makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare the verdict at this point, however. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued and will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Damn, he really is running this thing today. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel down and get on with it, man. Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess. The judge is going to go and find a stiff drink. Who's running this court, anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? You must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. The other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. This is really weirding out now. At first, Edgeworth didn't even know who the victim was until we showed him the photo and he was like, oh, so that's the victim. It's the guy who got his father's killer off on a murder charge. Now suddenly, I mean, he's just referring to him as the other man, as though he still didn't know. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. People don't usually shoot themselves in the heart. They shoot themselves in the head because it's just easier. Just like, you know, hold your gun and be like, okay, out there, yep, got it. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here right now. Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here too. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you've never known when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right! Don't jinx the case any more than it already is. Bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Ms. Lotterhart please take the stand? Lotterhart, you are a research student at university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. Well, technically then, that would be Christmas Day. Never. We'll correct her on that in a moment and it'll be fun. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but the boat. Okay. Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. Looks like the very moment of the murder. What about the blown-up version? Order! I will remove people from the courtroom if they do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.